guys, HYPERION here, and today we're gonna be getting into our what if all the Dragon Ball continuity was in the main timeline. Now, I wanna just say that the movies and everything, I feel like if the filler and the movies are like mixed together, that it actually could make sense in some cases, but just to be sure, I will be using like power level scalers from online and other stuff like that. And I'm also gonna like stop just before we reach like any of the major power-ups like full powered Super Saiyan, because I kind of feel like it's much more powerful than what other people have been saying. So I'm gonna stop there, and then we're gonna head on to a vote, and we're gonna decide what's gonna go and how it's gonna go and other stuff like that. And I have to say, I did get inspiration from people like Smug Stick and plus Ultraman, who did their what if all the filler was in what if all the filler was in the main timeline, or whatever the exact title was. I know there was another creator, I think it was Mondo, yeah, but yeah, but then we also have like other stuff like what if all the movies were in Dragon Ball continuity, which I also like had a little inspiration from like Moscow X and some other YouTubers like that. So let's just begin into it. Okay guys, so we're going to be starting off with the episode of Bardock. Well, kind of both, because we have to get through that first before, because it's kind of, it kind of is the continuity. So, let's go. So first off, we're going to see Bardock landing on the planet with his team, following people like, Fasha. I forgot some of the other members' names, but, that's not really important now, because they're all going to die in a couple of seconds, because not only that, because there's going to be Dodoria and a couple of men who are going to completely slaughter Bardock's team, leaving Bardock alive because of their own cockiness. So, we're going to dive into why that happened. Why? Because, as we can see in the Broly movie, which is completely far away from now, we see that Frieza sent out a transmission to send for every Saiyan to come back to planet Vegeta. And because they didn't answer this request, and they were the closest planet, Frieza was able to send one of his henchmen down to kill them. So really relieving him of stress and taking down like another Saiyan threat that's really far away. And this just ties into Frieza's fear of the legendary Super Saiyan and how the Saiyans are getting much more powerful, even with news with not only one but two babies with a power level of 10,000. One was sent to Vampa, and the next one was just stabbed into the chest. And we all know where this is going. Yes, there's not just one, but now there's two Brolys and two Paragus. Now this is going to be a very weird twist to this story. So getting back to Bardock, just before Dodoria and anyone else came to destroy Bardock, we would see Bardock getting attacked by one of the Kanasan warriors. And this would just really basically be where Bardock gets his powers, because when the Kanasan warrior's hands connected with Bardock's neck, I'm not really sure what happened because it wasn't really explained, but there's some type of future vision like transfer, or like some type of power transfer that allowed Bardock to get his future vision. So, anyways, what would still happen is Dodoria would come down with his men, or her men, well, I forgot, but technically, Bardock's team is just completely dead, completely gone at this point. But we'd later see like another Bardock, well not another Bardock, the same Bardock, going into a space pod, basically crippled. He's basically dead. And he's on his last straw, and he just barely manages to get into his spacecraft and heads back to planet Vegeta. Hours later, we'd see Bardock arriving on planet Vegeta, and exactly as he exits his space pod, he just drops to the floor. The Frieza soldiers would rush to him and just pick him up and try and put him in his healing pod, not even knowing of Frieza's plan. They're just expendable. Frieza doesn't even care at this point. Frieza is ready to take down the Saiyans. And just to confirm his suspicion, King Vegeta himself comes to Frieza trying to attack him. Frieza just kills him. It's not even a debate. It's not even like there's nothing that King Vegeta could have even done. He's just killed on the spot. Next up, we'd see Paragus looking for Broly. Well, this would be the first Paragus that we ever met. Paragus is just looking for Broly. He's sad. He's angry at King Vegeta. He's just ready. He's just ready to just. He'd kill everyone at this point. His own son was mistreated, stabbed in the chest. The only one that could have been the legendary Super Saiyan, just killed. Paragus at this point is just enraged, and hearing that his twin brother Paragus his son has been banished, this just puts him over the edge. And seeing after Bardock got healed, he's screaming his own son's name, going through telling everyone that Frieza is planning to eradicate everyone. I think in this case, both Paragus would understand and believe him. At this point, both Paraguses would just run off to see their sons. Paragus 1 is just trying to find his son, and it's just he couldn't find him at all. He doesn't know where his son is. Bardock manages to find his son, and at this point he gets to Guinea, and he gets his son, and he sends his Kakarot off the planet. Now Bardock would gather up with a couple more Saiyans to go and fight Frieza. In this timeline, seeing that King Vegeta himself went to attack, I'm pretty sure some of the elites of the Saiyan race would have known what's going on, and they would have joined Bardock. And not seeing that they didn't develop the Blitz Wave attack at this point, they could not transform into Ozarus at this point. They don't know what to do. They're just fighting for their last chance. This is their last chance. They managed to get all the Saiyans off the planet, and the Saiyans rush Frieza. With all their might, they destroy Frieza's ship, but this did nothing at all, as Frieza simply flicked them away with his key attack, just completely destroying everyone. And on the planet, you'd see not only other life forms and tiny little critters dying off, you'd also see Paragus 1 getting saved by his son, Broly, who manages to put up an energy field at the last second. And now they're flying through space. As Bardock is sent through time, as Vegeta and his gang learn of planet Vegeta's demise, as Goku goes to Earth, and as Bardock goes back in time. This is what's changing the story. What will happen next? You can find out next time on What If all the content in Dragon Ball Z was in the main timeline. Goodbye.
Hey there guys, it's HYPERION. Just make sure you like and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching once again.